The Tale of the Trojan Horse. In the ancient city of Troy, nestled along the coast of what is now modern-day Turkey, the air was thick with the tension of a 10-year siege. The Greeks, led by King Agamemnon, had laid waste to the land, but the walls of Troy, tall and formidable, had stood firm. The Trojans, under their valiant king Priam, had held their ground. But the strain was evident in every corner of the city. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a golden glow over the Aegean Sea, a remarkable sight appeared outside the gates of Troy. The Greek ships had vanished from the shores, leaving behind a colossal wooden horse. It was an imposing structure, towering over the sand, its intricately carved body gleaming in the twilight. Curious and cautious, the Trojans emerged from their fortified city to inspect the enigmatic gift. The debate among the Trojans was fierce. Laocoon, a priest of Apollo, was the first to voice his suspicion. "Beware of Greeks bearing gifts," he warned, his voice echoing with conviction. "This horse is a trick, a deceitful trap." He hurled his spear into the side of the horse, and the hollow sound it made reverberated ominously. Yet, fate would have its way. Shortly after, Laocoon and his sons were attacked by two monstrous serpents that emerged from the sea, silencing his warnings forever. To many Trojans, this was a sign from the gods, affirming the sanctity of the gift. Sinon, a Greek spy who had been left behind, was brought before King Priam. Weeping and trembling, he wove a tale of betrayal and woe. He claimed to have deserted the Greeks, who, he said, had constructed the horse as an offering to Athena, hoping to secure a safe voyage home. The Greeks, he insisted, had fled, leaving him to face their wrath for opposing their plans. His words, dripping with feigned sincerity, stirred compassion and belief in the hearts of the Trojans. Despite lingering doubts, the allure of victory and the promise of peace proved too tempting. The Trojans, in a grand display of naivety and hope, dismantled a section of their city walls to bring the magnificent horse inside. As night fell, the city of Troy erupted in celebration. Music filled the air, and laughter echoed through the streets. It seemed the long war was finally over, and the Trojans reveled in their perceived triumph. However, within the belly of the wooden horse, a group of elite Greek soldiers, led by the cunning Odysseus, lay in wait. As the city slept, drunk on wine and joy, the Greeks emerged from their hiding place. Stealthily, they descended from the horse and signaled to their comrades, who had returned under the cover of darkness. The gates of Troy were flung open, and the Greek army poured into the unsuspecting city. Chaos ensued. The Trojans, caught off guard and unarmed, were no match for the ferocity of the Greek assault. Flames licked the sky as buildings burned, and the cries of the fallen echoed through the night. Priam's palace was stormed, and the aged king met his end at the hands of Achilles' son, Neoptolemus, the valiant Hector's wife, Andromache, and their son were taken captive, along with many others. As dawn broke, the once proud city of Troy lay in ruins. The Trojan horse, now a symbol of deceit and cunning, stood amidst the devastation as a grim reminder of the fate that had befallen the mighty city. The Greeks, having finally achieved their victory, returned home, leaving behind a legacy of treachery and tragedy that would echo through the ages. The story of the Trojan horse serves as a timeless lesson in the dangers of hubris and the perils of trusting too easily. It reminds us that even the mightiest can fall, and that appearances can often be deceiving. In the aftermath, The Greeks' treachery was celebrated in their lands as a masterstroke of strategy. But the story also became a cautionary tale. It underscored the frailty of human judgment and the ease with which even the most secure strongholds could be breached through deception. The tale of the Trojan horse has endured through history as a potent symbol of the perils of misplaced trust and the ever-present danger of underestimating one's enemies.